Nandito na ang biggest flex ng telebisyon.
Ang pinakabagong tagisan ng bilis, lakas at liksi.
Palakasan na ng utak, puso at katawan.
Oras na!
Game na?
Ito ang Sports Time.
Hello mga sports timers! Ang nangyari sa nakaraang nating episode ay madaming nahirapan at nadalian sa different aspects ng obstacle course natin. Paeng, saan ba yung na-observe mo na nadalian yung mga athletes?
Nadalian? Siyempre feeling ko sa piko. Kasi dun parang ang daming mabibilis at ang daming nakagawa ng maayos dun.
At alam mo sa Pico din, naka-bring back ng mga childhood memories.
Oo naman.
Tayo sa kalsada, especially with our friends. Ngayon, sa nahirapan naman, I think yung pull-up bar.
Oo, grabe Yani. Last episode, we saw that majority of the athletes kinailangan ng suporta para lang magawa yung tatlo. Kaya doon kasi ang daming required na muscles moving. Siyempre, yung back, yung biceps, even the core. Pero siyempre, yung maka-explain talaga niyan ang ating mga experts. Dean Kiko, pasok!
Salamat, Yani at Paeng. And magandang hapon muli, mga ka-sports time. We are once again joined by UPCHK Associate Dean, Prof. Bert Madrigal. Sir Bert?
Magandang araw at welcome ulit sa ating episode. Coach Kiko.
Okay, I think sa episode natin ngayon, Sir Bert, meron tayong matutunghayan na 5 contestants, all male, na galing sa fencing, sa swimming at sa lawn tennis para maitawid ang lahat ng obstacles natin and eventually qualify as one of our semi-finalists in our TV program Sports Time Reality Obstacle Relay Race. Okay, so we go back to you, Yani, for a short introduction of our first player, Juancho from the fencing team.
Hi, I'm Juancho Miguel Sese. I'm from the College of Home Economics and my course is HRIM. I'm a varsity of a UP fencing team and I've been playing for 1 year. In terms of critical thinking on techniques that can be used to have an easier and smoother transition from different types of obstacle would be my edge. Fencing is more of a mental game and also physical, but it's more on the mental part. It's a way of thinking during a game. I guess that would be the pull-up bar because, you know, it's more on the side of physical strength or upper body. The easiest would be the sit-ups and chest. First of all, I would like to say good luck to them and just to tell them na catch me if you can.
Alright, kasama ko na ang napaka-bubbly energy ni Juancho from the fencing team!
Hello everybody!
Ayan. Anong part na pinaka-excited kang ma-experience dito sa ating obstacle course?
I guess that would be the pole. The easiest part of the obstacle course.
Wow! Aabangan namin na no sweat,
No sweat, no sweat.
Okay.
No harness needed.
Handa ka na ba, Juancho?
Yes, I'm ready.
Alright, good luck!
Yeah.
Okay, so Sir Bert, we are now witnessing the attempt of Juancho, our first contestant from the fencing team. Sabi niya kanina sa interview niya kay Yani, no sweat daw yung attempt niya.
Ang no sweat nga yung president.
Very confident itong varsity player na ito mula sa UP fencing team.
Okay, yung Kiko, kapansin-pansin na lahat yung participants natin ay puro nagsispecialize sa upper body. Unlike yung mga previous episodes natin. So makita natin ngayon, sobrang dali para kay Juancho yung mga activities, di ba? Nag-enjoy siya.
Pero ang heavy ng pagtitignan mo, no? Yung body weight na, yung muscle structure ni Juancho, talagang heavy set, ano? Pero kaya-kaya niya yung body weight niya, no? In spite of that.
Naghahanap pa nga ng dagdag. Wow, medyo...
Okay. Going aba. Meron pang exhibition si Juancho sa kanyang Pico moves niya.
Alam, papumagal sa doon.
I'm sure, babagal siya doon. Mukhang part ng attempt ni Juancho yung showmanship niya, no? Okay, going to the rope course ngayon. Okay, medyo matagal yung kanyang ascent sa ating rope climb. He's now descending in our tires.
Dito siya bumagal.
Okay, moving to the next obstacle, which is our balance beam. That looks like a violation, definitely, no? Kasi nahulog siya pero hindi siya bumalik sa starting point.
Natin kung consistent ang kanyang pull-ups kanina, saka yung climb natin. Pareho muscles yung ginagamit.
Pero nakikita natin, Sir Bert, going to the last obstacle. Nag-aabol na ng hininga. Itong si Juancho. Mukhang pagod na at bumagal na.
Nagpahirap sa kanya yung body weight.
Nakikita naman natin yung kanyang struggle going up the Palo Cebo bar.
Sige. Okay. At dahil nagpahinga pa siya doon,
Nakikita natin ang kanyang attempt, no? Very, very sure, slow, but full of showmanship.
Grabe yung performance din. How do you feel about your performance
I'm
din?
so good about it. Rock and roll to the world, everybody!
Nakita ko lang doon sa sit-up sport, may extra...
Sorry.
So ano bang nagagawa niya? Ano ba yung additional benefit nun? Going to the sides? Sa
Technically, in terms of description, aesthetic!
sit-up. So what was the most challenging part of your
I guess that would be the pull-up bar.
pull-up bar?
Yes.
And the easiest?
Pull, of course!
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed.
Thank you.
nakakatuwa kasi sobrang nag-enjoy siya dun sa
Correct,
activity
correct.
nito.
And again, dito sa panayam ni Paeng, kita-kita yung kanyang kasiyahan. So, salamat Paeng. And now, we go back to you, Yani, para sa pagpapakilala ng ating second participant.
Hi, I'm Yulo Angala. I'm from the UP fencing team. And I think I have been fencing for quite a long time, and I have actually been into physical fitness for a longer time than I have been fencing. Physical fitness to me is something that I cannot live without, especially a specific sport. Like, I love sports and I cannot live without it. The beauty about fencing is that it's all about agility and balance, and it uses the legs a lot more. So I believe that using with a mixture of those three and the foundation of my physical fitness that I had prior to fencing, I believe that the obstacle course will be a walk in the park. Hindi lang kakayanin, I actually think I can really do it. Good luck din. Kayanin mo, dapat lang, you have to. Fencing ka, you gotta do it. I mean, you're gonna need it. Just joking, but you know, take it with a grain of salt.
Alright, it's Yulo's time to shine again from the fencing team also. Kanina, Yulo, nakita namin si Juancho.
Yes.
Matatapatan mo ba yung performance ni Juancho?
Hindi ko kayang tapatan yan. I mean, itsura pa lang. Talo na ako. Si Juan pa yung number 1.
Ano yung difference sa performance ni Juancho sa tingin mo?
Sa tingin ko, weight will be a factor. Just a little bit. But walang lalaban dun sa aming rookie sa fencing team ngayon.
Okay. Pero ikaw, handa ka na ba magpakitang gila sa ating obstacle course?
Of course. Pero first, I want to congratulate the other people nga for trying.
Okay, ikaw na ha. It's your time to shine. Good luck!
Okay, Yani. So, salamat sa iyong introduction sa ating second participant, si Yulo from the fencing team. So, Sir Bert, pagpupangayan na natin ang performance ni Yulo.
Dito, kanina lang si Yulo ay tumutulong din ng spot sa mga ibang competitors.
Correct. Ito natin, no? Isa siya sa surf spotter.
Okay, so nandito tayo sa may tricep dips. Walang kahirap-hirap, full range of motion. Galing ni
Pati yung monkey bars attempt ni Yulo, mabilis siya doon. No?
Ito yung approach niya dun sa chin-in, may kasama sa twisting jump. Malakas.
Transitioning from the upper pull-up bar to the lower pull-up bar, okay din. Pero nakikita natin, medyo nag-signify na napagod ng kaunti si Yulo. Walang problema sa chest press. Again, we see another competitor who's enjoying himself out in the course.
Si Yulo pala, isang 5th year BS home economics student.
Wala rin sa fencing team, no? So teammate niya, yung kaninang competitor, si Juancho. Walang problema sa Pico moves. Pang mga pakitang gilas moves.
Okay, tingnan natin yung kanyang coordination dito sa climbing. Slow but sure.
Okay, descending the wall tires, walang problema. Tumalo na siya dun sa last segment. Papunta na siya sa ating balance beam. Tulad ni Juancho, kapag may violation ito at nahulog. Going to the last obstacle, hindi pa rin nauubos ang kanyang smiles while attempting the obstacles.
Dito makikita natin yung paggamit ng legs at kamay. Coordinated yung movement mo. At tuwang-tuwa. Tapos sa balance of
Okay, una. So, maririnig natin ang maiksing interview ni Paeng kay Yulo.
O, kamusta naman yung run mo?
I would say I did relatively well, although I did not expect it to be this tiring. I think one factor was I know that my friends and fellow athletes are watching me. No bearing, but they make me so competitive.
Yeah, of course. I mean, we're all athletes here. So, for you, what was the most difficult part?
I think the most difficult part was the tires.
The tires, really? Why?
Yeah, the tires, because from the start, it was set up perfectly.
Yeah.
But as you know, as the participants come and go, it changes a little bit.
Okay, okay. As a fencer, because of your daily training, regular exercises, what was the easiest part of the obstacle course?
I think mentally.
Mentally?
Yeah, my math. I computed it. If I fall down, how much seconds would it take for me to go back up in an easier part of the balance beam? So
medyo dagdag pressure din yun for you.
So iniisip ko, maybe it would be faster if I just fall off the first one because it's hard to get on the first one.
Yeah.
And just skip to the second. Kung dagdag ako ng 2 seconds, maybe it's somewhat faster. So the whole run I was thinking, what can I make easier?
Okay, that's great. That's great that you even took the mental aspect to it. I think that was a great run, and I hope you had a fun time doing it.
I did. It was great.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
So, Sir Bert, nakatapos na tayo ng dalawang competitor. Parehong nanggaling sa UP fencing team. Pero itong si Yulo has a time of 2 minutes and 9 seconds. At una nating teammate niya ay 3 minutes and 5 seconds. So almost a full minute faster. We will pause for a break and then meet our third competitor. We're back to sports time. So ngayon, Yani, let's hear it for the introduction of our third competitor.
I'm Lucas Fernandez from the UP Men's Lawn Tennis team. I started playing tennis when I was 12 years old. I know the sport well. I train every day, so I'm staying fit. I think the obstacle courses are really physical activity to do. So I think I'll be prepared because tennis can be really physical also when it comes to endurance, speed, quickness. So I think I have an edge also coming into the competition. Good luck, guys. I hope you guys do your best because I certainly will.
Sasabak na ang lawn tennis sa ating competition. Lucas, you've watched your competitors a while ago. Anong makuha mo sa kanila and how are you applying that to your round?
I think for me, I watched where they struggled tapos nakita ko lang kung anong pwede kong gawin para mag-improve pa more than them. So, tingnan natin.
Anong parts ang inaabangan mo sa obstacle course natin?
Feeling ko ang pinaka-challenging yung balance area. So, medyo malaki yung sapatos. So,
Okay.
pag ganon, I'll do my best na lang.
Handa ka na ba para i-conquer ang ating sports time obstacle course?
Handa na.
Alright, good luck!
Thank you.
Okay, so salamat, Yani. And now, Sir Bert, we are witnessing the performance of Lucas from the men's lawn tennis team.
Si Lucas ay 4th year sports science student. Sabi niya kanina, maaaring dahil sa nakapag-observe siya kung sa mga naunang competitors, alam niya kung sa isang video.
Okay.
So
tignan natin kung mata-translate niya ito sa kanyang attempt, dito sa obstacles ng mga sumusunod. Okay, so nakikita na natin si Lucas ngayon going to his first obstacle, the monkey bars.
Yung hagwat ginamit niya din sa monkey bars.
So at least nagamit niya yung kanyang mahabang upper extremity to his advantage. Walang problema sa tricep dip. Okay ang extensor muscles.
Malakas din ang pulling power sa lats at biceps.
So mukhang hindi problema ang lifting his full body weight para kay Lucas, no? Unlike most of our other competitors na nauna. Walang problema, transitioning to the abdominal crunches.
Then sa ito yung makakatipid ka ng time. Gusto mo manalo sa competition.
Walang masyadong time wasted si Lucas sa kanyang attempt. So ngayon ay traversing the Pico. Ang problema sa Philippine Games, Pico inspired movement, Pico inspired movement, going down to the rope segment of the wall. Walang problema si Lucas. Bilis actually. Yung descent niya, tinalon niya na, no? Mukhang true to his word. Sabi niya, natuto siya galing dun sa mga attempts ng initial competitor, no?
Then, ang mabilis ang time.
Nagtagal siya dito. Sayang, no? Ganda na start niya. Mukhang slippery and wet hands si Lucas. Kaya nagtagal ng kaunti. mounting the Palo obstacle. Okay, so pakinggan natin ngayon ang panayam ni Paeng kay Lucas.
Grabe kuya, napaka-smooth na run yan ha. What do you have to say about that?
I don't know. I have no idea. I just memorized everything like what I had to do, and then I learned from. Sorry.
Go. Hinga ka muna.
No, I learned from the people who went first, so I think that's like an advantage then.
Okay, so out of this whole obstacle course, where do you think you had the most difficult time with?
The last one, definitely.
Last one, of course.
Yeah.
Syempre hingal na hingal ka na rin, tas pawis na pawis. Yeah. But for your training, the regular training that you and your teammates do, ano yung pinaka, let's say, naging madali or pinaka gamay na obstacle dito para sa'yo?
I thought the balance beam was gonna be really hard for me, pero I think that's the one that I had like a smooth time with pala, because tennis involves like a lot of like stability, footwork, so it helped definitely.
Yeah, great. So I hope again you enjoyed our course. Nakakapagod siya, pero sana nag-enjoy ka naman, and I thank you for your run.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay, so thank you, Paeng. And now we're going to hear the introduction of our fourth competitor from Yanni.
Hi, I'm Emmanuel Davila from the College of Science, and I'm a second year. I'm playing for the UP Men's Lawn Tennis team. Naglalaro ako for almost 2 years. Lawn tennis para sa akin, ito yung bagay na makakatulong sa akin sa pag-aaral and makatulong rin sa mga goals. Mas competitive ako compared sa other sports kasi ang lawn tennis ay mas fit for the obstacle. May advantage ako sa kanila kasi mas physically fit. Yung mapapabilis po sa akin is yung pull-ups kasi yun madalas namin ginagawa sa team. Mas tatagal po sa akin especially is the pole kasi mas ginagamit yung body weight and mas mahirap. For other sports, mas magaling ako sa ibang sports din. Hindi kasi mas fit po sila sa akin. Ayun, good luck sa amin. Good luck sa inyo.
Lawn tennis represent. Kanina nakita natin si Lucas, ngayon kasama natin si Eman. So Eman, you saw Lucas, your teammate, a while ago. Ano sa tingin mo yung advantage mo over him coming into this race?
Nakikita kong advantage ko is yung upper body strength compared sa kanya. For me, mas bumagal siya mga upper body strength na obstacle. So, mas mabilis ako dun sa kanya.
Ayan. So, titingnan natin later on the upper body obstacles how you fare. But handa ka na ba, Eman?
Handa na.
Alright, good luck!
Okay, so salamat, Yanni, sa pagpapakilala sa ating fourth competitor. And ngayon, Sir Bert, tignan na natin ang performance ng ating pang-apat na competitor, si Eman Davila from the men's lawn tennis team.
Kanina, napansin ko na sinabi niya na ang kanyang advantage ay upper body strength. So, tingnan natin.
So, walang problema sa monkey bars. Going to the tricep dips now. Sa totoo lang, mas impressive yung tricep dips ng kanyang teammate kaysa sa kanya. Ayan.
So, 1/4 na lang ang
natin. Struggling to lift his body weight in the pull-up bars. So parang yung shinare ni Eman sa interview niya kay Yanni, so far hindi nangyayari, ano, Sir Bert? Okay, walang problema sa chest press machine. Again, transitioning from one obstacle to the other, medyo take time si Eman.
Pero wala yung power, wala yung speed component sa performance ni Eman. Hindi natin masyadong makikita yung explosiveness.
Well, we will have to wait until the last obstacle is cleared, pero so far mukhang tama yung sinasabi mo na hindi ganun ka-importante sa kanya yung pagbibigay ng speed going from one obstacle to the other. No? Very relaxed ang kanyang mga attempts at very sure. Okay, going to the balance beam. Okay, nahulog kagad sa kanyang first attempt. So definitely we'll have to see some added violations there. Ang violations natin, Sir Bert, ay nagdadagdag tayo ng 6 seconds sa total elapsed time ng bawat isang atleta na may violation.
Malaki ito
Oo, kasi nakita natin kanina, mayroong mga times na nagkatalo yung 1 and 2 to just 2 seconds. Diba?
So, masyadong malayo siya dun sa bar pag umakyat, kaya mas lalo siyang nahihirapan. Hindi yan kasi yung center of gravity nilalapit sa bar. Hi.
Okay, so merong maiksing interview si Paeng kay Eman. Sirit.
Kamusta? How was the obstacle course?
So hirap.
Hirap talaga.
Hirap talaga.
Kung mahirap, ano yung pinakamahirap na part? For you.
Mas nahirapan ako sa pull-ups.
Pull-ups, body weight.
Body weight, yes.
Okay.
And same dito.
Dito. Of course, dito. Pagod na ka na. Ito na yung last stretch. Pero based sa training mo, regular training nyo, you and your teammates sa program, what obstacle was the least challenging naman?
The least challenging is yung dips. And yung the tires, yeah.
Okay. So, thank you again for your run. And I think it was a great run. Thank you.
So, Sir Bert, nakita natin, dalawang competitors from men's tennis. Kanina, ang elapsed time niya ay 2 minutes and 8 seconds. And then, yung kanyang teammate, si Eman Davila, kakatapos na ngayon, 3 minutes ang kanyang total elapsed time. So, definitely, mas maganda yung performance ni Lucas. Ngunit, mayroon pa tayong matutunghayan na last competitor. And we'll check this out, Sir Bert, after this short break. And we're back. So, Yanni, can we hear from you for the introduction of our final contestant for today's episode?
I'm Denzel Chang from the College of Arts and Letters, currently taking up BA Theatre Arts. So I've been swimming for 5 years in the UP varsity swimming. Sports for me, it's a breath of fresh air, pretty easy, everything's basic. So these people behind me, I'm gonna take them down. Based on my training status every day, this is like my warm-up. I think the balancing part, I have a few problems with my core. So yeah, we'll get through it. I think I can take them down. Just need I just need them to choke because they look pretty strong. But I can take them, that's all.
All right, we have a swimmer here with us, Denzel. What do you think is the advantage of swimmers in our obstacle course race?
Oh, really not much. I think we're in a very fair match with all the other sports. It's just a mental game.
Oh, okay. So the mental game is your priority right now?
I'm sorry? Oh, yeah. Sorry, yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
So Denzel, handa ka na ba para sa ating obstacle course race?
Yeah.
All right. Good luck!
Okay, so salamat Yanni. And now we are witnessing the performance of Denzel from the UP Swim team.
Mukhang magiging malakas na contestant natin, si Denzel. Bilis ang kanyang transition, malakas, super lakas ang kanyang pulling power.
Makikita natin yung definition ng kanyang physique. Very, very well defined. Magandang distribution ng muscles sa upper and lower extremities. At saka, ang bilis ng transition niya from one obstacle to the next. No?
Parang full package siya, no? Mabilis ang execution ng skill, mabilis ang transition.
Okay, so makikita natin, oops, medyo nagdapa ng kaunti doon sa alternating tire si Denzel. Pero just the same, naka-recover naman. And right now, double P sa kanyang attempt sa wall climb ng tires. Sa descent, walang problema.
Dito lang siya medyo bumagal no? Pero yung previous activities niya, mabilis ang transition, mabilis ang execution.
Nahulog sa first attempt sa balance beam, pero mabilis naka-recover. Going to the last, the Palo Cerro climb.
As an upper body, in fact, hindi na magamit ng legs.
Hindi na ginamit to hook the legs, no? May upper body strength lang. Alright, so let's hear the short interview by Paeng sa ating last competitor, si Denzel from the UP Swim Team.
Wow. How was the run? How was the run?
Oh, it's pretty easy. It's pretty easy.
Pretty easy. Based on your breathing, it's pretty easy.
Yes.
Oh, so what did you find the most difficult here?
I think I failed in the balancing part. Yeah, I just don't know how much of a violation that was.
Okay.
Could have done better.
Oh, but I think that was still a very quick run. So based on of course, your training, the regular things you do, and your exercises and program you have as a varsity athlete, what was the easiest part of the obstacle course?
Oh, I think the one where it's like a toy, where you're
the chest rest. Chest rest, because that involves a lot in your sport, using the chest activation.
Oh, not really. It's like a
used
toy.
to it. Okay, great. Thank you again for the run, and I hope you enjoyed.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Alright, so thank you, Paeng and Denzel. So Sir Bert, after 5 competitors, the last competitor posted the fastest run. And this official time was 1 minute and 49 seconds from the UP Swim Team.
Mabilis, sobrang bilis. Yung makikita natin yung mga areas kung saan siya nagtipid ng time. Like for example, this in execution, full range of motion niya. Makikita natin na malakas ang strength. At ginagawa niya na mabilis, kaya makikita natin yung pag-express niya ng power sa movement.
Correct. So that was the fastest run from all 5 competitors. And with that, we bid you goodbye for this episode. So we go back to you, Yani and Paeng.
Paeng, sobrang enjoy ko yung episode na to. Grabe yung mga athletes natin. Lumalabas na yung fun side nila. And we can see that they're really enjoying our obstacle course.
Oo, grabe. Pinakita talaga nila na aside from the competition, of course, physical exercise, it will always be fun as well.
That's right. And speaking of physical exercise, I really love how they're letting loose. Their personalities are shining. And we can see more of that, syempre, sa mga susunod natin na episodes.
Ito ang eSports Time.